It's clear from the study that there's been an acceleration in digital transformation, that the COVID situation has clearly compelled organizations to really rethink how they leverage the technology tools they already have, but also how they think about where they need to really focus going forward. So we've definitely seen an acceleration. We've also seen, as you say, overcoming some traditional barriers of employees that may not have been comfortable using technology, really finding that they've had to learn to use the technology to really engage with customers and do their work.
I thought it was fascinating. 66% of them said they'd been unable to complete initiatives that had been able to complete initiatives that previously they'd encountered resistance with. What were those barriers? Was it about replacing existing industry and disrupting those existing revenues that they went upon a different strategy, an online digital strategy?
I think clearly that necessity was certainly a big driver here, both in terms of the fact they had to find new ways to connect with customers and open up new channels. They've also had to find new ways, though, frankly, for employees to do their work, which means that employees who are all employees which are immediately compelled to work from home had to establish new working models, policies had to be changed. And that pushed through a lot of the previous resistance to maybe using tools because people just simply had to use them. And as they've used them, the finding from the survey was that they've liked them, and that actually this is actually setting, therefore, if you like, a new base, a new normal for how technology plays its part in many organizations.
I thought it was amusing that there was a disconnect too in the way executives saw this process versus employees. You had 74% of executives believing they'd been helping their employees learn the skills needed to work in new ways. Just 38% of employees agreed. So slightly different interpretations. Just give us a sense of what employers, executives thought they were doing and where employees thought maybe they were being let down a little bit.
Well, I think at the end of the day, first of all employers have been focusing on clearly the health of their employees. They've been working on new communication strategies, and they've been focusing on building up the skill sets they think are going to be important for their employees in this new world. I would say that the findings from the employee side were all those activities were clearly having less of an impact, and they were looking for much more. I think the truth of the matter is that expectations from employees, and this came through very strongly from the study, have risen around what they're expecting from their employer with regard to care for the broader work-life balance, their health, and obviously, of course, the investments being made in the tools they need to do their work.